What up, though? 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 This your man G. Lloyd.
This your man's clearly checking in with y'all on the Den and Now podcast. You better bet that.
Yeah, I mean.
Now, we coming to y'all special at a special time with a special occasion. And we about to call this Politics as Usual. I told y'all gonna be able to have fun even with your clothes on. Whoa, yes. Ow. Yeah. What you got to say? What you got to say? Yes. Then and now, we finna take stuff that happened then and we finna compare it to what's going on now politically, and that's gonna affect all you guys out there in this metropolitan area. That's what's up. Me and G. Louie finna break stuff down to y'all in this very simplest way so you can understand what's going on in your community, and maybe it's something that can benefit you and something you could do to possibly come out on the better end of this 4-year terminal that we have with Donald Trump in office. So we going right off into the politics of this. Yes, indeed. We cut right down to it.
On this 313 day.
On 313 day, we getting straight off into it. So yeah, we already see what Trump is doing with the tariffs. We already see what he got going on with Canada. We see what he got going on with Mexico and China. Now, the power has already been cut. So y'all ain't got to worry about that no more. So get off that. Y'all was tripping on that. You know, everybody, the power, the grid, y'all bugging. The heat bill shit, you gonna see probably about a 50 to $70 increase. So yeah, just relax, you know what I mean? And it's only gonna last for probably maybe a year until they're able to calibrate things and get everything under management. But the thing is that don't worry about that. As far as them taking American liquor off the shelf, well, guess what, y'all? We're the biggest consumers in the world. Don't nobody consume more stuff than us. So that ain't really nothing. So really, for real, Donald Trump is playing chess, not checkers. That's really what's going on. And if y'all really know how and what he's trying to do ultimately, even with the Zelensky thing, which we already spoke on, the president from Ukraine or whatever, y'all got to understand that he's trying to take over and have world dominance.
Right.
And you can control world dominance because if you control import-export of goods, that's really what the money is. The money is being spent on goods. And what do you do with goods? You buy goods to sell more goods, to make more money. So without the goods, you can't make the money. So basically, he's taking over import-export due to the fact he's playing on our ability to be the biggest consumers in the world. Now, as you know already, G. Louie, they already been talking about the different strikes or whatever. You was talking about that the other day with the Amazon Prime and the Target and the Costco and this and that. So, whatever came about with all of that?
So, you know, they first started at Target because when George Floyd got killed, Target promised to spend $2 billion in the black community, right?
Right.
And then since when Trump came and he snatched the diversity program, you know what I mean? He was like Target, they reneged.
Oh wow!
So that's why the Pastor Jamal, that's why he started with the with Target.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
And where's Pastor Jamal? He's out of Detroit? No,
he's out of.
He's from Chicago or something.
Texas or something. One of them.
South Carolina, maybe. North Carolina, maybe something like that.
So
okay, I don't know.
So with that, as they go, then they're gonna go to the next one. They're gonna go to the next one, and they're gonna go to the next one. But right now, Target, they losing so much money, it don't make no sense.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't really, know the whole spectrum of the statistics as far as the money that's being lost, because you got to understand that Target is up under a conglomerate. So by being up under a conglomerate, it's more than one entity that runs Target. So I don't know how many companies Target is even connected to, because I know it's connected to a bigger umbrella company. I'm pretty sure it is. I just didn't really check off into it, to even look to see. But back to the politics of things and what Donald Trump and Elon Musk is really trying to do with the Treasury Department, which is cutting all the federal funding, and all of these jobs is being cut with these psychiatrists, psychological thinking people, critical thinking people, and all these people that's been in place for probably the past maybe 65 years, you know what I mean? Because they've been trying to disband the FBI since the 60s, you know, but J. Edgar Hoover found a way to increase the FBI's ability to stay in operation by not only locking up Italians, but locking, you know, our type of folks up, which is black folks. And, you know, that's where you get the conspiracy cases from, because, you know, conspiracy is not practiced nowhere else in the world. You cannot get a case for somebody saying you were selling drugs. That is horrendous. So, you know what I mean? Conspiracy to conspire.
But you ain't got no evidence.
You got no evidence of these type of things. So conspiracy does not, you know what I mean, work nowhere else in the world but America. So you got to be conscious of that too. And Donald Trump, right? For instance, I know America, as you can see, home of the brave. I got my, you know, American shirt on for 313 Day. You know what I mean, representing the totality of America as far as 313. But what you got to understand about America is the fact that we are a Christian country. And when I say Christian, we relate to Christianity as our main religious staple. Majority of the people in America are Christian. That's just what it is. And it's funny that if anyone's paying attention, he's actually taking a play out of the Muslim Berbers era. Because before the Christian Crusades, which came after the Muslim and Berber Crusades or whatever, and for those of you guys don't know what Berbers are Northern Africans. Yeah, so yeah, check that out, right? They're the first people that actually attempted and achieved ruling the world, you know what I mean? And they was ruled by a Moroccan guy that was also a Berber first and became Muslim in the process of that. Lord Tariq Abim Zaid, yes, and that's where the word tariff come from. It comes from Tariq, which is short for Terry, and then you put reef on the end as a payment. So this is where tariff even come from. He was the first person to induct the tariff laws amongst all the ports in Spain. So back in 711 is when he took over the port of Spain. He actually was able to take over the world by doing that, because at that time you didn't have cars, you had boats. You know what I'm saying? So you had to catch a boat to go anywhere. So the ports was very important. So by him taking over Spain, which was the majorest port in the world at the time or whatever, they did the most import export or whatever, he was able to control a lot of the seaboard. Then he took control of other ports all around the world. All the major ports, Lord Tariq put tariffs on them, and that's how it went from there. And what he did was he monopolized import export. The only difference with that was Lord Tariq didn't have a commodity. That was the problem. That was the whole purpose of charging for the import export, because Lord Tariq didn't have a commodity to trade with. He had nothing to trade. He had no resources. So what he did was he made money off other people's resources, and that's what Donald Trump is trying to do. The only problem with that is we are the consumers. America is the consumers. We consume the most in the world. So who does this hurt? This hurt us. This hurt us more than anything. So my thing is, for a person to be the president, it's supposed to be for the people, by the people. How are you saying these things that's ultimately going to harm us as a whole? You know what I mean? Because, I mean, I don't know really what the statistics is, but I'm pretty sure, and I'm almost quite certain this, I do know what the statistics is. There's more poor people and underreached people than there is wealthy. So why would you condemn those certain group of people, that demographic of people or whatever, that actually fuels and actually catapults and makes sure the country oil and system is running? Why would you condemn them like that? That's crazy work. And I do understand where they're coming in at, saying the Democrats was doing a lot of unnecessary spending. And I do understand that. But at the same time, though, look at the money that's being lost. Yeah, y'all saving money, but you're only putting the money back that's being lost. It's like you trading an eye for an eye to make an illusion of numbers. You taking this bigger number up here, making it smaller, but then you taking the smaller number, making it bigger. You see what I'm saying? So I mean, it's crazy on how they working that. It's like, you know what I mean? It's an illusion. It's really an illusion.
Oh, man. guy just in there, he was doing anything. But I was reading something, and then China say, we are ready for war on tariffs, whatever.
Yeah,
He say tariffs.
yeah.
What he said, whatever you want to do, they say they ready.
They ain't got a leg to stand on. That's the whole thing. See, all what he's doing is he's forcing his will. And in all these countries, and I could break each country down to show you why they don't have a leg to stand on, because each one of these countries depend on America. They literally depend on us. It's crazy. They depend on us on to even move. They don't have their own setup where they can really barter within their own country like we can. Like, say we was to shut everybody out. We can actually service each other in our own country with goods. They can't do that in their country. They cannot do that. They need to import, export from us to consume the goods that we consume from them. They need us. And he knows that. Donald Trump knows that. That's why he went to the major ones. Oh, look, Mexico, auto parts. But all the companies go down to Mexico, you get cheap labor, get the same auto parts that they paying niggas over there 150, 100,000 for to do. They go out to Mexico, get group Mexicans do the same job and pay them niggas like 10, maybe $15,000 a piece. You get what I'm saying? So they got all these car parts coming out of Mexico, right? Boom. You put a tariff on that, right? Shut the car parts down. Okay, now what's gonna happen? Cars gonna go up. Now guess what? Niggas ain't buying no car. That little shoot poop that you buy your 16-year-old daughter, that's gonna be the family car.
Gonna go back to you remember when gas was so high, people was turning in their SUVs left and right. I was like, man, this guy's too high. People was turning that stuff, turning them SUVs and big trucks and vans in and stuff, because they was like, this is ridiculous. Now you know it's serious.
Yeah.
People turn their cars in because gas is too high.
Right. So you go from Mexico, shoot over to China. All right, boom. China is a dictatorship. So guess what? You can't eat, think, sleep, go to the bathroom without somebody telling you something going on. So with that being said, they don't even have ability or the time to create over there. They don't even have it. So they don't create nothing. Everything they do is duplicated. Everything in China, they see it and duplicate it. I told the story a couple podcasts ago. I can't remember the guy's name who actually redefined China and made China what it is right now. His name was General Chow something. I just thought about this guy and what he did to China to make China the way it is right now, and what make it where it function right now, how it functions. He did that. I talked about it a couple podcasts ago. So no, they don't create anything. Everything they do over there is duplicated. It's duplicated of what they get their hands on to manufacture in their country the same way with the Mexicans. Cheap labor. They go over to them countries, Tijuana, Korea, Japan, get this cheap labor and get this product shipped back here. So now, yeah, the Air Jordans already done went from $1. There was 100 back in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? Then they done jumped to $1.25. Then they went to 150. Now they 2.25. They 2.25 now. So now they 2.25. Them Jordans gonna be 300. They gonna have to be. That's just what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, the Jordans still don't cost them nothing, but probably about $12 to make. That's crazy work. Wow work. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Nike over there. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Y'all need to send in and out some memorabilia over here or something. You know what I mean? For real, for real. Shout out to you. You know what I mean? But yeah, but I'm telling y'all, politics as usual. You must pay attention. You must pay attention to what's going on. And what's going on is world domination. When Lord Tariq them did this back in 7/11. You hear what I said? 7/11 AD. For you guys that don't know what AD means, that means after death. So that means after Jesus, baby Jesus, grown Jesus, 33 years old Jesus, whatever Jesus you want to put into your brain, died. Day 4th after death, right? Boom. 11 years after his death, this guy comes along and takes over the world in 3 years. He did it in 3 years. It took you from 7/11 to 7/13 to pull this off. And he, you know what I'm saying, a lot of bloodshed too. Whoa, you know what I'm saying? Had to kill a lot of his own. Had to kill they wasn't with it. Oh, you ain't with it?
You know, back then,
you ain't with it? Yeah. You ain't with it?
Even in the Bible, you know what I mean? It was war before it was peace.
Yeah. Yeah, and let me tell you something now. Everybody talking this revolutionary talk, and y'all, you know what I mean, listening to these records, and y'all thinking that y'all ready to make a power stroke, and y'all want to protest, and y'all want to do this here. Let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. No war in history has ever been won without no bloodshed. So I don't care how long they tell y'all how mighty the pen is, then the sword. Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you got to make a point. You got to make a point. You got to make a point. And you got to mean what you say and be about what you about. And listen, this is the Den and Now podcast. We're very peaceful over here. We're about peace. All I'm telling you is, in order for change to come, change must happen. That's just what it is. We complain, cry, kick, scream, moan. Guess what? At the end of the day, we still human beings, not just black. We human beings. This is the part that everybody keep missing with this equalization and this segregation and desegregation. It's not about I'm black or he's white or he's Mexican or whatever. Cause no, I am a person. I'm a human being. We are the same being, bro. Whether you black, white, or candy stripe. Big, fat, small, or tall. You are a human being. And me being my skin complexion that I am, it should not prevent me or provoke me from being able to do or get the opportunities that the next person is able to get. It just shouldn't do that. And it's funny that we live in America and we live in this day and age in 2025 and it's still going on. Racism and discrimination is still going on at an all-time high to the point where they put it on TV.
It's going on.
It's on television. In the movies.
It's going on so thick. You know what I mean? Like, Trump, by Trump getting in office, doing, you know what I mean, just doing whatever he want to do, it's giving these people that's racist, you know what I mean, in the corporate world, it's just giving them that courage, like the president said this. So
yes.
They just stepping out like, yeah, snatch them black products, them Asians and everybody.
And what's the first? It was the first thing this fool do when he get in office on one executive orders he signed the first day he was up in there. He tried to rewrite and abolish the fact that slavery even occurred. Now, if you know history, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Romans, this is how they rewrote history after Lord Tariq and the Berbers and the Muslims ruled Earth for the 700 years, man. This is how they rewrote it, man. They burnt and got rid of it like it didn't ever happen. Like, they never had. Like, Spain didn't start the slave trade. Like, Spain didn't start the trade on everything because you had to come in out of Spain to trade anything. So you had to see the Tarif. You had to see dog. You had to pay him. It was no way of getting around it. But once they failed and they was able to get past that or whatever, it's the same thing Donald Trump is doing right now. It's the exact same thing. He's erasing what was so you can see what is and not know what was so you won't know where the heck you going. See, people always don't want to talk about the past because sometimes the past hurt. And let me tell you something about the past. And this is why this podcast is called Den and Now. Let me tell you something about the past. In order for the future to happen, do you not understand? The past must happen. Time is not real. Y'all be bugging out there, OG, you talking that old talk. Yeah, I can't compare the financials and stuff like that to this day and age, but humanity has not changed. Young niggas, young females, humanity hasn't changed. Human nature has not changed yet. That I've seen. Have you seen it change? Morph into something else maybe? I don't know. They keep on talking about so we ain't alone and all this goofball mess. Dog, you worried about all the wrong stuff. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna tell you something, right? And it's funny that I'm gonna touch on this, and I hate to go off subject, but I got to touch on this because we're talking about the universe. Do you understand what the universe is? The universe is so massive and so goddamn man. Okay. First of all, y'all see the sun every day. I'm gonna break this down in 60 seconds, y'all. Just bear with me. You see the sun every day. Just imagine everything that you see right now: the moon, the Earth, the planet Earth. You just seen the eclipse lunar of Jupiter, Saturn, all this stuff. Just imagine all this stuff was combined at one point in time. Right? Yeah, it's science. It's science. It's in and out. It's in and out for real. All this was combined, and it exploded. It literally exploded and created an expansion in the universe, and the universe is constantly expanding, and it's constantly expanding, and it's expanding to the point.
That's what you believe.
No. That actually happened, bro. That happened, bro.
The Big Bang Theory.
Listen, bro. This is beyond the Big Bang Theory, bro. See, you want to go up to a religious standpoint and say somebody did it. I'm not saying whether somebody did it or not. I'm telling you what happened. So you want to go up to, I don't want to go up to religious part of it. I'm telling you what happened. Whether it was God, Islam, Buddha, or whoever you want to say did it. This is what happened, bro. This is science, bro. This is what happened. Whoever you want to say did it, did it. You know what I'm saying? This how this is.
And it was put in place how it was put in.
Okay, but this is not in the Bible. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not biblical. They don't tell you about it. What it do? Open up your Bible and show me in the Bible they talk about the universe. I don't see it. I'm beyond the Bible, though.
That we say that happened is always in our belief that this happened. You know what I mean?
Well, this is going on right now, though. This is going on right now, though. This is like going on. You see the solar eclipse about to happen now? This is going on right now. This is real. This is going on in real time. This 2025. This ain't 2000. This ain't 1960, bro. This 2025. Technology is crazy. Nuts.
Don't believe that we believe.
No, this ain't no belief, though. This ain't no belief, bro. This concrete, bro. This is concrete. Yes. 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 It's.
If you get to see it, no, it's all about a belief system.
Well, I mean, they have telescopes that's able to see how the universe is expanding, though, Blid. They measurements of the universe. Because you gonna say that, if you saying what you saying, that means you don't believe 2 + 2 is 4. Why would you believe 2 + 2 is 4 if you don't believe what they tell you about the sun, moon, and stars, and it's sitting there right in front of you? Why? I mean, if you're not gonna believe that, you can't believe none of it. You can't believe none of it. Come on now, that's not no equation.
It's 2. You see what I'm saying? Now you got 2. You see that? That's right there. That's a fact. Now, when it comes,
but what's 1 though? Where's 1 though? Why 1 can't be 2 though in your equation? Why 1 can't be? Why 3 can't be 1?
It's all about my belief.
Nah, that's what you want to make it. It's not that. It's not no. I think, bro. They have measurement. They don't actually measure distance and time, bro. This is factual. You can look this up. Bro. I swear to God, you can look this up. You can go to your Chat GPT. You go to your Deep Seeker. You go to your Gemini. All these measurements there. I didn't tell you the measurement of the sun, moon. They take. It's expanding. It's expanding. You gonna say no? Yes, and you ain't even looked it up. But okay. How was it created? See, that's what I'm saying. What happened before that though, Blizz? What happened before he said let there be light though? Before he put all this earthy stuff in, it had to be something before this. What happened? This is what I'm talking about. It's not in the Bible, bro. That's what I'm saying. See, you want to turn this into a religion? It's not about religion. It's not about God. It's not about that. It's not about that, bro. I'm just telling you what happened. Yes, we do. We do know, bro. We do know. It's like you telling me that, okay, you was born in the year you was born, but you telling me that I just told you about Lord Tariq. We weren't born in 7-11. We don't know what that was. Ain't no, there's no document, there's no true documentation unless you really, really research and dig the documentation to find out about this man. The Sumerian tablets. The Sumerian tablets has been buried for how many years? But you look at the Marvel comics, somebody's seen them. Somebody seen him 60 years ago. Come on, man. Hey, listen, we is older than that, bro. We is more conscious and we is more, so you don't get caught up in your feelings, bro. Don't do that. We're not talking about God and no religion. We talking about what's actually going on. They measure the distance, bro. They measure the distance all the time on the speed of light. What is with you? It's a science. We're not saying anything. It is facts. You want me to what? I wasn't there when they told me that too. I wasn't there when they told me 1 + 1 was 2. I wasn't there for that. I wasn't there when they told me. I wasn't there when they told me A, B, C, D either. I wasn't there either when they invented that. What are you saying? What's your point? It don't make sense. That's not a belief, bro. This is what's going on. This is what's happening. No, I'm not talking about the world. I'm talking about the universe. Like, you didn't tell me. Okay, I asked you, tell me how the universe was created, my G. Tell me. You tell me. Okay, how? How? You can tell me. Okay, but you can tell me he did everything on earth. But tell me what happened up there, Blizz. Tell me what happened up there. Tell me everything else about the Milky Way galaxy. Why that's out there? Why the Orion belt is out there? Tell me all these things is out there. Those things make a reason, and they transition to mathematics, bro. That's what I'm saying. You bugging right now. You bugging. They do. That's not no belief system, bro. That's mathematics, bro. That is the common language of the world. It's mathematics. You trying to make it more than what it is. No, you is. Because you keep saying God. No, it's don't got nothing to do. Whoever you think. Because they measuring time and distance, bro. That's how. What's wrong? How do you think you know today is 30? How do you think you know today 313 day, bro? They measure the distance from here to the sun, fool. Come on, my G. You crazy. Man. How you think they know? How you think today 313 day? How you think they did that? That's crazy. No, we were not debating because this is crazy. This is nuts that we even went through this because I can't even believe you just did this. You just because you going up, no, because you went up into you, but you believe. No, this ain't no belief. This is factual. You think we know it's goddamn what time it is right now? You think we know that? So you said it's not the time it is right now? But basically what you saying. No, because because yes, because guess what? Before your God put before your God came, I'm just saying the part that you know, before your God came and started putting dinosaurs and animals and people and all that on earth, whatever. It was something before that, Blizz. I'm before that, and you obviously you don't know. If you would let me finish, I could have finished that. You don't have to put no religious spectrum on it at all, bro. It don't matter. I'm before that. So something had to occur for this to occur. For him to be able to put the people and animals on earth, like you saying, in the 7 days and all that good stuff you like to talk about and all that you know about that you read in the Bible, whatever. It was something before that. And it's still happening right now as we're talking. While you saying there's no facts on it, yes, it is facts. You can go to the goddamn Hubble telescope right now and look at it. Yes, you can. The universe is expanding. Yes, it's expanding. And that's what it's doing.
I ain't talking about right now. I'm talking about from the beginning. I would say from the beginning. I know we don't know that it was already set in place already. When God said that all that, you know what I mean, was set in place already before. Don't nobody know that.
How do sound expand, Blizz?
Man, regardless of that, how can I know?
When the explosion happens, what happens when it explodes? When the explosion happens.
No, we're talking about the universe. Everything, the moon, the stars, all that stuff was together.
When the explosion happens, what you think happens, Blizz? What you think happens? I'm just curious to know.
We talking about the moon, the stars, and all that stuff was together, and it just started expanding and separating. And then now it's like that's how it gets spread it out. That's just you know what I mean. That's just something that one believe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. You all on speculation. I'm telling you, what's already been actually proven, and it's facts that's been measured by the distance of time that we go on by the time that we living on Earth, brother. That's what I'm telling you. That's all I'm telling you. All that what you saying? No. This is not no belief. This is facts. Because if you don't believe in these facts, you don't believe in none of the facts then. You don't believe that we as far as we are from the sun, you don't believe the ratio or the ratio between the moon to the goddamn earth, and you don't believe the circumference of the earth. You don't believe none of that. You don't believe, you can't believe any of it if you don't believe that. If you believe those measurements, they took those measurements the same way they took those measurements. So if these measurements count, those measurements got to count too. You can't take the in and out of it. You can't do that, bro.
There was nobody even.
You can't do that.
You know what I mean? Before God created the earth. You know,
you wasn't there. You don't know that though. You don't know that it was somebody there because he told you it was somebody there. He told you it was somebody there before he created earth. He tell you in the Bible it was somebody there. See, there you go. I'm talking. Yeah, who is us? Who's us? Who's us? Who is us?
It wasn't no other.
Who is us?
Living on the earth.
Who was God talking to in the Bible when he said, "Let us create man in our image"? Who is he talking to?
God's talking about the angels and the heavenly. What is you talking about?
No, I'm gonna be honest with you, Blizz, on some one type stuff. We did just politics as usual. We're not gonna get religious with this. But if you read your Bible correctly, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls out there, if you read your Bible in Genesis, right, and if you read the Bible, we talking about the scripture that we speaking of when he said, "Let us," and he said, "Let us." Hold on. He said, "Let us." No, that's the point I was making before we started this whole conversation. They was not on. Yeah, exactly. They wasn't on earth, obviously. So when he said, "Let us," God's. If you read the Bible, each Bible, if you got a King James Version Bible, God will have an S on the end. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. But some of us, you know what I'm saying, Christian scholars over here, they skip past that part. But most King James Version, the version that most Baptists and Apostolics and most black, you know what I'm saying, good Christians devour in, if you read the King James Version, King James Version say, "Let us God's," Gods, create men in our image. So I don't know if you know it, plural S, apostrophe S. If I got to break down English language to you, I don't know, but you know what I mean. I would just go ahead. Listen, yeah, I'm on. You know what I mean? Hey, yo, you got to be careful with that. So my thing is, when you quote in the Bible, you got to be careful. That's why they want to go over to religion. I wasn't talking about religion. I was not. This is not no belief, though. This is a fact, bro. It's a fact. It's a fact. If you don't believe in math, say you don't believe in math. Just say you don't believe in math, bro.
Everybody knows.
That's what I was trying. But I'm not attacking your belief system. I'm not. I'm being.
You know what I mean? The Buddhists know. You know what I mean?
He does.
The Muslims, you know what I mean? All that. You know what I mean? Like when they, you know, when we was in the band and they used to love to try to just get at me. You know what I mean? But they couldn't, you know what I mean? It couldn't happen. You feel me?
On what tip?
Debate.
Listen, I'm not talking religion. He brought religion to this because he thought, and I clearly said on the podcast, I want y'all to know that I clearly stated numerous of time, this was before the 7 day so-called creation. Yeah, this is before the so-called 7 days. No, I said before. No, you don't. Run it back. Yeah, run it back. I said before the 7 day creation. All that, what you talking about Earth. I'm before Earth. You know what I'm saying? Something happened before Earth in order for Earth to be created. But, you know what I mean? It's all good. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to go, and see, And see, this is why sometimes most religious people, and I say this strong-heartedly, that when you subscribe to something, you got to make sure that you know what you're subscribing to, because you think, because there's no way I'm talking about the universe and you automatically bring God into this. There's no way I'm talking about the universe and you just brought God out of nowhere, talking about what's going on Earth here, on Earth. And I'm talking about the sun and the universe. I was talking some mathematics. I don't even know. And see, that's because I'm not questioning your belief. That's because you might question your belief out there when you think that your belief is being attacked when it's not even being attacked. And I clearly said, bro, this is not about a God. And I clearly said that. And he still took us to religion. He still did that. So at this moment, we're going to praise the Lord, y'all, and keep the faith. We're going to praise the Lord and keep the faith. Because that's why I work. That's why I work. He just brought this in here, and I just said, yo, this is not about that. This is not about that. This is not about that. I just said that. I just said that. That's great. I just said that. And he still took us there. But anyway, back to politics as usual, man. We went on a religious rant, and let me tell you something. Yo, y'all understand. I live with this guy. You know what I'm saying? And so we have a dynamic relationship out of this world. And on top of that, you know what I'm saying? We actually hang out with each other. I don't, you know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of y'all niggas I see hanging out with each other, and y'all really got like animosity or dislike the other nigga. But I don't dislike this guy.
You know me?
Hey, we don't put out too much information out there. Y'all got to tune in and figure out down the line how, you know what I'm saying, everything happened. If y'all want to hear more about our, you know what I'm saying, our excursion out the country in other states. Yeah, that's it. That's it. You got to tune in. That's good. Yeah, it took me a minute to remember that place too. You remember the name of it? I bet you remember the name of it. I bet you remember the name. Because it took me a minute. What was the name of it? What was the name of the place we was at in Virginia? Just name the city we was in. It was 30 minutes outside of Richmond, 35 minutes outside of Richmond. What city was that? Ooh, Emerson. What the? Ooh. No, Emerson. We was 35 minutes outside of Richmond, they said. 35 minutes outside of Richmond. It was like country. Like we was at. Oh. You know Oh, I knew you ain't remember. That was a long time ago, my G. Long time ago. But shout out to the city of Greensville, Virginia. Greensville, but majority of y'all was from Richmond. I know one of y'all from Greensville. That was just where the joint was at. And the majority of them was from Richmond, though. You remember, they was down there with the rockers, yeah. Bodie James, go to Richmond, Virginia. You want to see a rocker? Yeah, they got number of rockers down there. Wow. Yeah, rockers down there, just like woo, 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 woo. It was no BBLs, let me tell you. Whoa. And oh yeah, matter of fact, I just said about the BBL. I'm seeing a lot of girls dying out of town getting the BBLs and they not making it back home. And I want to tell y'all ladies out there, especially y'all black women, white women, it don't matter, whoever subscribe to this, yo, you are enough as a woman. If you cannot find a suitable man that's suitable for you, listen, you need to go ahead on or do something, I don't know. But going down there putting your life on the line to look good for one of these niggas that's still gonna cheat on you anyway with a bow ski, I don't know what to tell you, babes. That is just not it. That is just not it. I'm just here to tell you, whoa, you need to let that go, try something else. Try a new hairstyle or something. I don't know. But that deal, go to the gym. Whoa. Why nobody go to the gym? In the 80s and the 70s, remember the gym thing? That was a big whoop-de-doo. Yeah.
Don't nobody want to do the
no, everybody want to take them steroids.
Don't nobody do the whole
What's them steroids Oprah got? Oprah got them steroids. Oprah, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You be taking goddamn journal. Yeah, I'm on to you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't want to say what it was at first, then you eventually co-signed it. The Majerno and those Olympics and all that type of stuff. They taking the shotty shots and all that. Stop eating so goddamn much. God dang, you ain't supposed to be consuming nothing but about 1,500 calories a day. Yeah, that's about it. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of easy to do, and it's fulfilling, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? Because you got to think, that's what we was on. That's what we was on. They called that a high calorie boy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we was on. You know what I mean? So yeah, so yo, we eating too much, man. And let me tell you something else. Y'all like a lot of wild stuff too. But my thing is this though. Have moderation on when you're doing that, because everybody out there, it don't matter whether you young, it don't matter whether you old, it don't matter whether you middle age or none of that. Your health is your wealth. Young niggas dying just like old niggas. Niggas ODing, catch a heart attack, whatever these niggas doing. I just on the block. Now I seen a young nigga out there. I said, "Dang, what happened to you?" Nigga, young nigga had a stroke. The heck? He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna rehab and try to get back." I say, "God dang, my G." You know what I'm saying? He's like, "Yeah, you know what I'm saying?" He just chilling up at the park. But yeah, so you know what I mean? Your health is your wealth, man.
Yeah, but back to politics as usual. This what I was just reading, that federal judge has ordered for Donald Trump to hire all of them federal employees that was laid off to be hired back.
Which ones? It didn't say particular.
They ain't say particular. They just said
because you know that they got fired. Well, Donald Trump didn't necessarily fire them. The Treasury Department fired them, which was Elon Musk, which they received that in the email. So I want to know how that actually went, because they must have filed a petition. The workers must have filed a petition to injunct with the layoff on when it came down.
Right.
Because they received the email, which is wild. We talked about that about 4 podcasts ago, by the way. With the email getting fired. Whoa.
Right. So
got an email
today. Well, you know what I mean. They said a federal judge was, told them, "Hey, y'all got to hire these people back." You know.
Nah.
I was just sending an email out to fire people. That's wild.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean. But at the same time, though, who's in charge like of those people? Who is the foreman of the, you know what I mean, to be able to hand that down? I mean, you send it to him in a letter, I guess. I don't know how that would work. But at the same time, though, I mean, the necessity of the FBI and the CIA is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. There's no need for it. We got the police. Okay, the CIA is in injunction to watch the FBI and do out the country missions or whatever.
Right.
That's what the CIA do. Now the FBI is there to govern all federal mandates and govern the police. That's what they there for. You know what I mean? And obviously, with all the police brutality and all the niggas getting killed all around America, because see, y'all got to understand this. Y'all got to understand this. Yeah, niggas better be paying attention to this one. Niggas. Yeah, y'all niggas better be paying attention. What y'all fail to realize is this. We only seeing it because social media is up. This been going on. Niggas been getting lynched and killed on by the police. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, because I know when I was 17 years old, goddamn, I was a goddamn upstanding high school student, and the police goddamn abused me. Goddamn it. Hit me all upside my goddamn head, and I wasn't doing a goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? So I already know that this police brutality is wicked, and I should have filed a complaint then, and I didn't, and I should have did, because I'm just standing there. Oh man, so I know I could have whooped him. He was about 55, 56 years old. Nigga slapped dog mess out of me for all this. He had them little fat, little stubby hands too, with them little arms, little cocky little arms. You know, them little cocky, little strong arms. Now niggas be having them strong bitch presses. Then you got the little arms, the little dinosaur arms. Pow! Nigga, my face, nigga, left, nigga, my whole nigga body. It was just a neck and just this here. You know what I'm saying? But this part of my face was just off. Like, wow, I had to grab my joint, like, whoa. Right. This nigga serious. But you know what I mean? Hey, wild work.
But this, but you know, man, this, you know what I mean? You just had to come on here, man, do this special segment.
Yeah, and we got also keep the politics going as usual with the protests for all Tesla items. You know what I'm saying? They burning them up. They protested wherever he's at. My man's what's his name tried to go skiing over the weekend. They bombarded that, made him pack it up. VP Vance, JD Vance went skiing over the weekend. Now made him pack that up. Tesla sites, wherever they at, they set them on fire. They're doing all vandalizing.
They burned one to the ground over in Canada.
Yeah, so they wild
it down.
They wilding out, you know what I mean? And it's mighty funny because now we talking about politics as usual. It's a lot of resources. They're saying that they set Elon Musk up to be a scapegoat. Like when all the bottom of this thing fall out, it's gonna fall on Elon. And due to the fact that he's South African, it's gonna be like any richest nigga in the world is gonna be like, oh, all right, Elon effed up, okay. And they just gonna sweep it all out of the rug. And just gonna go on about business as usual. That's resources. Resources that I've been looking at all around the little circles or whatever. That's what it's coming to. And I didn't foresee this myself. As far as him falling on the sword, because he's too arrogant.
Yeah.
They too arrogant to really, like, you know what I'm saying, feel like he's been outduked, outsmarted, you know what I mean, in a situation. Yeah, he too fly with it. He fly guy, you know what I'm saying? I mean, sure, yeah. Yeah, that says a lot, nigga. Yeah, get your weight up. Yeah, he's not your hate up. Yeah, get you some money. His face is Eli, yeah, nigga. Fair, I mean, wow, boy. Yeah, pretty much.
Anything.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and then you got the kids, you know, they doing what they doing. So it's like, yo, if I'm the richest nigga in the world and you my kid, that makes you the richest kid in the world. Wow, it's a heavy dynamic going with the Musks.
Elon Musk is acting like Kanye.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think Elon got a little bit more direction than Kanye. Kanye tried to do something that I don't know, that I believe that he thought was fly, and he wanted to be accepted, bro. He wanted to be accepted in this elite group of men. You know what I mean? Because there ain't no women in it. I can tell you that right now, ladies. I'm sorry. It's set up the way it's set up.
I see stuff.
All of that. Before he got to that was just to get y'all attention, bro. That was to get y'all attention.
He always do something, you know, to get people.
Yeah, that was to get y'all attention. But it didn't work, so he didn't drop the album. Yeah, he didn't drop the album. He was doing that for publicity on every album he dropped, and it didn't work. That's why him and Game got that one cut that they didn't release, or whatever, called Tina. They got a cut they didn't release yet. It's kind of dope. They sampled Tina Turner's What's Love Got to Do With It. They sampled that. Him and Game going hard body on there, and they got clips of Tina Knowles just candidly just through the whole video. Just candidly through the whole video. And everybody on social media, at least TikTok and Lemon 8, think like, oh, why would they be talking about Tina Knowles like that? Because they actually talking about getting with a chick and, you know what I'm saying, actually, you know what I mean, going all the way with her. But they got Tina Knowles up there just, you know, being beautiful and elegant as she is. But everybody don't understand that it's just for attention. Her name just happened to be Tina Knowles. The track was sampled from Tina Turner. So they, Tina, I mean, listen, man, y'all got to cut it out with Kanye, man. He is not no goddamn next level genius. Just like Elon Musk ain't no goddamn next level Tony Stark. You know what I mean? Get that guy out of here, man. Niggas ain't inventing nothing. You know what I mean? At all. That nigga came up with a swag. Y'all digged it, and he ain't even rocking that no more. Now he walking around with trash bag jogging shoes on. With, I don't know, with them, what's them boots called? Them Balenciagas? They Balenciagas, I believe.
Some of them flat, them big boots.
I don't know what they are.
Or whatever. Whatever it is, you know what I mean? Like,
When I see y'all, and I see some of y'all niggas out there too. You don't act like I ain't seen. I seen y'all niggas out there with that bull crap on. I seen y'all, so stop fronting. You know what I mean? Like y'all ain't with it. Y'all definitely tried it, and it wasn't fly. So if you thought it was fly and you dress it like that, nigga, it's not fly, nigga. And nigga, I mess with Ye all the way, but nigga, that ain't fly, nigga. Go back to being fly Ye, nigga. Though this I don't know what you on. I don't know.
Kanye,
Yeah, I don't know. Nigga, go back to messing with your man Ralph. Nigga, remember you, nigga, Ralph Lauren, nigga, dying, nigga. I don't know what you need to do, but leave them goddamn other brands alone. You know what I mean? Come back home, leave them other brands alone. For real. I don't know what the heck going on. You get to mess around up in the European world. They done shot you up to 9 billion, took you back down to 230 million. Now you back up to 6 billion. I don't know what to say about all of that, man. That is too much. I be had a heart attack. Y'all done took the nigga. I had 9 billion. Y'all took that. I might have committed suicide or something out here. I don't know what the heck going on. 100. You know what I'm saying? Word is bond. Oh, by the way, shout out to this crisis unit. Nobody's really gonna commit suicide over here. Whoa, gotta.
8 p.m.
There we go.
We go live.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And I need y'all to just keep rocking with us. Drop stuff in the comments.
Yes.
Let us know what y'all think. But make sure y'all like and share, man.
We endorse and promote all comments, and we will try to respond to each and every last comment, each and every last week that we get on here. And like I told y'all in the beginning of this segment was politics as usual. You better bet that. So if you didn't have fun, guess what?